right, good evening here. We're in set number 2 of the freshman game, and then we'll be alongside with you here for the JV and varsity game tonight. Little change for us. Big night, or big week coming up. We've got Calhoun tomorrow night. We'll be traveling down there, and then Thursday we'll be in Pleasant Hill. So stick with us right here on tap. We'll be back with you here in about 15 minutes at the conclusion of the freshman game. All right, we're alongside with you here, Anthony Barrs, Reese Dunker for a little JV matchup. We usually don't do much play-by-play here for JV, but we're going to mix it up tonight as we happen to know a lot of these girls on both sides.
We is a very strong use of the...
Well, you know this side.
Sure, okay, that's fair, I guess.
Yeah. And I know the other side, so together we
make up a...
Yeah, we make up a heck of a team here, Reese.
It's going to be quite the... this is going to be a throwback to one of our old broadcasts, this JV game. No stat sheets kept.
Yeah, we're just going to have a little fun here. Call out a few girls as we see them.
Watch the Phillies and Dodgers on the iPads if I'm not keeping stats.
Vincent with a good attack there.
Nice little dig from Mason to even get it up, though.
Yeah, that's going to be a kill for Emma McDowell. Make no secret about it, we're really doing this because Morgan Mueller is a up-and-coming freshman here on the QND team. And
I was going to just say terrific already.
And she's a great fan of tap.
I would call her the number one. Maybe I shouldn't say number one. There's a host of people that compete for that number one spot. She's definitely in the...
She's in the running. I do not have a cell phone tonight, so if you're able to send us a message here on our YouTube chat.
Well, somebody just texted you here, and I don't...
Oh, yeah, you do have some text message options.
I don't know, it's a unknown number that you don't have saved, so I might be out here.
I don't know who it is, but yes, we are going to be videoing the JV game. Whoever you are that texted, I forgot you even got those. Yeah. That's going to be hit long.
That way I can read off some of the fun text Afton's going to send throughout the night, do you?
Yeah, at least we'll have access to them. It's 5-0 here early. Set one, Ellie Lavery.
We knew it would be a big challenge for Western here. QND's got a really good JV team.
That'll be dug out. Hilding back to Lavery from the back row. Makes it 6-0.
Of course, another big game going on tonight. The America's team, the Jacksonville Jaguars, will hammer the Kansas City Chiefs tonight.
I just need Lawrence to not lose me fantasy points so I can get a win. That's going to be hit wide out of play. Fielded by Coach Patterson.
Oh, he's coaching. You know what that means? 3 sets in the JV game.
I think if we go 3, he would be happy.
No, I was going to say I don't care if Lawrence throws 7 picks as long as the Jaguars win at the end of the day.
If he throws 7 picks and 7 touchdowns, I'd be okay with that. How about Mueller? She rises up. That'll be dug out by Fessler. And Conkright will send it across. It'll be Morgan, Intrip, middle for Sedovic. And she puts one away.
I wonder if she's got some Eastern European roots, Sedovic.
That was her dad, Tim, that was up here off the start talking.
You're pretty popular in these parts. Everybody's wanting to come up.
Well, Alyssa tends to play a lot of club sports with these girls, and then some of them we saw on some travel softball this past year with Addison. So Vincent's going to send that one. It'll be Intrip. She'll go backside. Good dig there from Funk. Morgan Mueller goes up unassisted. That'll be a kill for her. And we'll take a second look at that on the Sullivan Auctioneers instant replay. It's a good thing to get this going during a JV game as well, because sometimes you got to work the bugs out of it.
No, the
instant replay. Yeah. We're not going to play too many of them, Morgan. We don't want her to get a big head, because she's going to rewatch this later tonight.
Surely not. Nice little play from Josie to keep that alive.
Yeah, Ocker's going to send that one. It'll be Intrip. She'll go middle for Turla or for.
We've seen a couple 9-1 starts between both the varsity and the JV this year. This is the quickest it's ever been 9-1.
9-1. All right, 9-1 here, Raiders. We're going to step away. Be right back with you.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
9-1, Elise Sedovic back. Funk will keep that one alive. It'll be Vincent. That'll be to Smith. That's going to be hit long. Ooh, they're going to call it in.
That was in.
Was it in?
Yeah, definitely.
I couldn't see.
Tried to discount from Morgan already when
Yeah.
she goes back and watches that one. Yeah, that was definitely.
Your feet are in the way.
And they're going to be like that for the varsity game, so get used to it.
Yeah, mine are too.
Too bad you guys can't see the setup that we have going on up here. No table tonight for us, a couple chairs.
A couple plastic chairs, yeah, and it really works quite well. We don't require a lot.
Arguably the most comfortable chairs we've been in all year, though.
For sure. Coach Orn took care of us there. He was even going to pack them down here for us. We'll go back row for Sedovic. That's going to be hit just long out of play, and it'll make it 10-2 here.
It's the brand new Berry Apple Festival queen, Josie Moyer, serving. Those of you that didn't get to see the end of the pageant there Friday night, you can blame Tyler Patterson for that. He was not responsible enough to charge his phone throughout the day.
And that's at just a little bit over Bella's head. I think Bella needs to get outside just a little bit there. Yeah, so he tells me we might have missed the junior miss winners, but he got it back on right in time for the queen winners. So
how did he manage that one? Did he charge it real quick?
He had a charger, and he had just enough juice to make it happen. Good serve across to Ocker. It'll be Harris. Right side for Vincent. She sails that one up into the stands.
To the varsity girls who were not paying attention, the Notre Dame varsity girls.
(13-2) here, QND on the Great River scoreboard. Another good serve across, going to be just long. And that's the third point there for Western on 3 errors by QND. Western still really looking for their first point that they've manufactured. It'll be Bushmeyer back to serve.
Where do you think the pit ranks in terms of most noticeable gyms in the area? 2? I mean, obviously Blue Devil Gym's 1, but
yeah. I don't know. I like it.
Great sight lines, that's for sure.
Yeah. That'll be Shepard into the net. Going to be point QND. 14-3 here. We'll get a sub on QND's side as Lavery comes in. And Ellie Miller sits down. She's a heck of an athlete as well. She was on Addie's travel softball team that Addie didn't get to play on because she had surgery.
Another service ace for the Lady Raiders. Serve that one right down the line.
This is definitely the most comfortable setup we've had.
Absolutely.
This is the booth. We need the booth cam.
It'll be an interesting spot to where we'd have to put it.
Over there, where those people are sitting.
Hey, could you run our camera for us?
(15-4) here in set number 1.
That was another Raider error that Western scored on.
Good serve across there from Olivia. That'll be dug out by McMullen. Harris right back to her. It'll be Intrip right side for Caden Smith, and she hammers that one.
That's a nice hit. She hardly even jumped, it looked like.
You probably remember Cadence's name. She was a pitcher for the QND Lady Raiders this year as a freshman, or last spring, I guess, as a freshman. And now with them graduating, you know, their 2 top pitchers, I would say she's going to be one of the top couple this spring. It'll be Bushmeyer to Harris. McMullen will send that one deep. Intrip. Middle for Sedovic. And a kill for her.
Yeah, Sedovic is very good.
Elise is a sophomore here at QND.
Very tall group of girls on the court for Notre Dame.
Yes. They have some height. That'll be a service error.
That's our 3rd service error of the set.
17-5. Ocker with a good serve across, and Intrip's going to tip it across. Harris, she'll go outside to McMullen. And that one just long.
Try the fancy dancy new Apple Pen I got for tonight's game.
Yeah, let's see how that works for you. Score 0-0 over there.
It is 0-0. Top 4. It's one of those where you hope really all 4 teams in the NL could lose. That'd be ideal.
Yeah, if you're an NL fan, you're an NL. You want an NL team to win.
Oh. I'm going to put that to the test.
That's going to be right up by the camera, and everything made it through okay. So who do you want to win the World Series this year?
Who do I want to win the World Series?
You're a Cardinal fan, so that would naturally make it the Yankees.
Can't even use my volleyball stat pen. Who would I want to win? Well, I have a reason I don't want each team to win, but if I had to choose either Seattle or Detroit, Toronto, absolutely not, because my dad, just biggest bandwagon Blue Jays fan. When they're good once every 10 years, all of a sudden he's a fan again. Hate the Cubs. The Yankees are the Yankees. Can't stand the Dodgers and the Phillies. Yeah, there's your answer.
Yeah, like you say, maybe you're looking forward to the Jaguars losing tonight.
Oh, I don't think that'll happen.
Bushmeyer goes underneath the net. Good hustle on her part.
I don't think I've ever seen that before, like somebody intentionally just...
Yeah, she kind of paused, ducked under, and dove.
Very quick set one here. Western still looking for their first, how would you phrase that? Non-point off a Notre Dame error? Or point off a non-Notre Dame error?
Yeah. Offensive point?
Offensive point. A couple Western teachers here in the crowd tonight, of course. Mrs. Ocker to watch Macy play, but Jules Leffler and Lincoln.
Are they here?
Yep, right up there next to Mrs. Ocker.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Kumaro sitting next to him. I guess if we're really talking teachers, Mr. Shepard's right there below him.
Couple Pittsfield teachers here as well.
Couple Pittsfield teachers. Afton and is Sabrina's mom here?
Yeah, she's sitting there front row.
Okay, nice here. I guess 2 more on the Western coaching staff. 1 down below the Western bench, Callie.
Yeah, you're here.
Gene Conkright, me. Wow, look at all the teachers.
Man, we have a lot of teachers here.
April, she counts. Smith down there.
All right, it's 23-5. We got timeout. We'll take one as well. Be right here back with you. Lister Auction Service does estate, consignment, and real estate auctions. Contact Bob or Megan today for all your auction needs. All right, back here with you, 23-5. QND, it'll be Carly Intrip back to serve, and that one across to McMullen. And that one's going to be into the net. And we've got a set point here in set number 1 for the Lady Raiders. Serve across to Ocker. McMullen will track it down. And a free ball is going to be sent. It'll be Intrip. She'll go right side for set of it. Good dig from Harris. And a free ball by Moyer. Intrip, and that's going to be trouble as nobody was outside. Makes it 24-6. Bushmeyer is going to sit down. McMullen will sit down. It'll be Ava Fessler and Bella Vincent checking in for those two. Good serve across from Ave. It'll be Intrip. She'll go right side and a good little tip, but that's going to be off the block of Bella Vincent. And that's how set one will end. 25-6 Lady Raiders. We'll be back with set two right here on tap. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Whether you're looking for branding photos, family portraits, newborn sessions, senior pictures, or even wedding photography, Addie Elizabeth Photography has you covered. Professional, creative, and passionate about telling your story through timeless images. Call today to book your session and let Addie help you capture life's most meaningful moments.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
The Place in Barry offers Lotus drinks, iced coffees, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They're located in Barry on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street. Stop in for their drink of the week today. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Chad and Lindsay Reneker of Western Collision Center, Tacos Tequila, and Quincy Medical Group for being sponsors of today's broadcast.
Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Call or text 217-214-3423 or visit adams.net today to join the winning team. All right, back here with you, set number two.
What the final score set one end up being?
25-6.
When I was walking on my way to the bathroom, those guys that take tickets, that's going to be a point for Western rotation or lineup error for Notre Dame. Those guys taking money at the door were taking an over-under on points for Western in set two. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but they were not being very nice.
Oh. Well, I bet they didn't count on a rotational error
I don't think
starting
they
the
did.
game. It's 1-0 Western. They take the first point of set number two, and about 70% of the time.
You think that's going to hold?
No, I think that's a varsity thing. It'll be Funk back to serve. And sometimes you just never know.
Yeah, I mean, look what we did to Pittsfield in that first set in varsity. And
Right, then turned around and lost the game. Funk's going to be back to serve.
as I don't. Oh, I thought we weren't ready because that one side ref was not.
It's going to be a free ball. Ocker tracks her down. It'll be Funk. That's going to be up over the net, dug out by Vincent, as that's an overpass. And Sedovic puts one away, and why wouldn't she?
I feel like I've heard you say Sedovic 15 times. She's got to have 12 kills.
She's going to go to the back row. It'll be Caden Smith, another sophomore, and very tall here for QND.
She looks every bit of 6'2".
I don't know if she's that tall, but she's quite tall. Her dad's probably 6'2", 3', 4". I don't know. That'll be sent across by Funk. Intrip outside to Morgan Mueller. That's going to be hit long. Point for Western, and they lead 2-1.
I think I'm going to go climb up there and play the drums here in between sets.
Are you? We need a wireless headset. You could just sit over there, call the game. That's going to be an error and an ace for Funk.
Western leads 3-1.
For anybody not here, though, I guess it'd be everybody watching. But the concession stand here is fantastic. I haven't been to it myself, but I've seen people walking by with strawberries and grapes and all kinds of fresh fruit, cookies, homemade cookies, you name it.
Cookies are not on the diet after the Apple Festival weekend.
Mueller, that's going to be a kill for her off the block, and we'll take a second look at that on the Solvent Auctioneer instant replay. John and Rodney Barham, your local representatives. About time Morgan does something. It's 3-2 Western. Good. Yeah, it's going to be White. Abel's going to be able to send that one across. And it'll be Mueller again. And that'll be a kill for her. Knots us at 3.
Yeah, she can jump. That's to say the least.
We might get to be joined by her here after this contest. We'll see. And I'm going to ask her all questions only about like her brother and nothing about herself, just to see if that's going to really get her going.
I'm going to act like I don't even know who she is.
But you
now,
don't.
Can you please introduce yourself? And
Yeah. Tell me who you are and what grade you're in. And
did you play tonight? I don't think I saw you out there.
is your last name Sedovic? It'll be Funk outside to Moyer. That's going to be a kill for Josie.
Comes through the block.
And ties us at 4 apiece. And we'll see Charlie sit down. Maya's going to sit down. Lexi and Kaylin Forbes check in. The only thing that makes this whole setup better is really a table on that row.
That we could put our feet on instead of the railing. A table we could put our feet
Well, I'd
on.
like to be able to put the equipment on a table. That's overrated. We don't need it too bad. I guess our camera got turned at some point because Addie came up while you were gone and was like, hey, your camera got turned again. I fixed it.
Addie, the unsung hero of TAP.
5-4 QND.
Isn't that what the A in TAP stands for? Addison Productions.
Yeah. That serve's going to be long from Mueller.
Western already 1 point away from matching their total in set 1.
So what was the over-under at the door?
6.5 was what they set.
Well, I hope they took the over. And I guarantee somebody out there took the under, and they just lost. They're going to lose.
Yeah, you can faintly see it from where we're at, but he does not look to be. Nah, he gave a glance in here right now.
Harris with a good serve across. It'll be intrip right side to Smith. That's going to be hit long and out of play there.
And unless Notre Dame rattles off 20 straight points, the doormen are wrong. But as Kevin Garnett once said, anything is possible.
Another good serve across from Olivia. That's going to be a kill for Ellie Lavery. We've said her name a handful of times, too. A lot of back row attacking. Sedovic checks back in. Smith sits down.
That was one of those Forbes got caught in between. It was going to be really close. I think it was the right decision to play it, but just had to make that decision earlier.
That one's going to be into the net. QND up by 2, 8-6 here in set number 2. Caroline Hilbing back serving.
When you said Caroline, I thought you were about to break out into a rendition of Sweet Caroline.
No, I'm not going to. That'd be something you would do. That one.
Ba, ba, ba.
I don't think everybody wants to hear me sing.
See, guys, this is what you get whenever I'm just sitting here, no iPad in hand. I've got a water bottle, and I'm just watching volleyball. And I do not know I know one girl on the other team. So that's what you guys are getting.
Well, I've said Sedovic enough. You know her.
Yes, I know 3. I know the Smith girl as well.
Outside to Lavery, and she hits one straight down.
$15 more points needed for the Doormen to be correct.
Bushmeyer checks in.
I think our good friend Evan's watching.
I doubt it. It'll be Forbes, and Bushmeyer sends the free ball. Intrip. She's just going to dump a 2-ball there. Bushmeyer with a good dig.
Does Intrip play on Alyssa's Club 4 team?
She does. Well, did. Alyssa is on a different team this year, but
so who was the setter between? Did they just?
They ran a 6-2.
Is Intrip a sophomore?
She's a freshman. She was on the team. The libero back there serving. Caroline Hilbings was on the team. Elise Sedovic was on the team. Morgan Mueller was on the team. Kaden Smith was on the team.
You know all these names.
Turns out I've
just every girl that you've had to call the name of so far.
Yeah. All right, we're going to step away. It's 12-6 here in house. Set number 2.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
All right, 13-7 here. Intrip back serving. The Doormen lost the bet.
Yes, that they did.
Bushmeyer is going to send that one across over to Intrip. It'll be Hilbing. She'll go right side. Bushmeyer to Harris. That one's going to be hit across.
A lot of tipping going back and forth.
Bushmeyer will swing at one, though. Intrip digs it out. It'll be Hilbing right side. And that's going to be hitting air on Ellie Lavery. Makes it 13-8. Shepard checks in. Forbes sits. Bushmeyer back to serve. Good deep serve. It'll be a free ball. That's going to be blocked by Shepard. Harris to Shepard. She sends that one just long, out of play.
$14-8. This ceiling can't be a ton higher than ours. I mean, where the beams come across that.
Yeah, I would agree with you. How about Shepard gets blocked, kept alive by Vincent. You know, Reese, this is good practice for next year because we're losing 10 seniors. So there's a lot of names we have to remember for varsity next year. And they are all in this game right here.
That's fair.
Harris gets a hold of that one. Shepard tries to track it down. Can't quite get
Nice
there.
throw, Coach Patterson. See that?
What'd he do, throw a hitter?
Threw it off Bella's foot and it bounced up and hit somebody on the bench.
He's just making sure everybody's paying attention. Ocker fields that one. Harris tracks it down. And it's going to be hitting air on Vincent.
I got some trivia for you.
What do you got?
What stat is it, or what do they call the stat in the NFL whenever a guy catches or runs in a touchdown and then also scores the two-point conversion himself? What has 8 legs?
Spider.
An octopus.
Oh.
There were 2 octopi yesterday. In
How many legs does a spider have?
I don't know. 8?
Because I don't think octopuses have legs.
They have those tentacles.
Exactly. And if you just said what has 8 tentacles, I would have said octopus.
You would not have said octopus. You would have said squid.
That is possible.
Anyways, there were 2 octopi yesterday in the NFL. The first time that's happened in like 8 years. Which, funny enough, because there's also 8.
Hilbing Mueller will send that one across. That'll be a kill for Morgs. 20-8. At the conclusion of this one, we're going to step away for about 5-6 minutes, and then we'll be back with the Liberty Tax Service pregame show, get you set for the varsity matchup.
Why didn't you say one number higher for each of those?
I know why. You know why I didn't.
So you would have been disappointed in about a fourth of the Western staff today at our
That's going to be a kill off a free ball for Maya Shepard.
At our PD today, the presenter said something about 6 or 7, and about half the staff did that stupid thing with
with their hands.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking at us probably thinking, oh, they just said it. It'll be Funk back to serve for the Wildcats.
She served first here today and set 2.
That was played on by Morgs. Sedovic's able to get to it. It's been touched on this side of the net. It'll be Ocker. Funk. Right side to Shepard. That one come off the side of her hand.
So I think QND has worn 3. This is the 3rd jersey combination they've worn. Didn't they wear? Is that
Yeah,
what they
JV
wore?
was different.
Or you mean
Or
freshman?
freshman was different.
So they've worn all three of their, or at least,
Yeah.
I'm sure they have at least.
And the girls that play freshman and JV all have different numbers, which is very confusing. About time you get them figured out. They've changed. Funk, it'll be Abel. She'll send that one across just outside the line.
Notre Dame 2 points away from immortality in the JV game on the night of October 6th. 25 days away from Halloween. What are you being for Halloween this year?
What am I going to be?
Yep.
A hot dog.
Really?
No.
I don't know if I'm going to dress up this year.
I'm probably not. I think the last time I dressed up, I was 8 or 9.
I was Ricky Bobby last year.
Were you? I remember that. Good serve across from Ocker. And Mueller puts one straight down.
I mean, that's just not fair. Like when she's standing there, is that Sedovic or Smith she's standing next to?
Smith.
Smith. It doesn't look like she should be able to do that.
Her vertical. We'll have to ask her what her vertical is.
Yeah.
She may not know it, but we'll ask her either way.
Probably like a third of mine, but.
That's going to be an ace, and we've got a game point here in set number 2, as it is 24-10.
First 2 matches have been relatively quick here on the evening.
That one across to Charlie. That's going to be another ace, and that's how this one will end. 25-10. The JV loses the first match, 25-6, 25-10 in the second. We're going to step away for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll be back with you here on tap for the Liberty Tax Service pregame show. All right, we're back here with you. We're going to join by Morgan Mueller. And Reese would like to know who you are. So tell him who you are. Tell him about yourself, Morgan.
I just know that you comment in our chat a lot. You like 2 numbers that are between 5 and 8.
6,
I want to hear your bio.
Like.
No pressure. Tell me about yourself. Who are you?
Yeah.
Morgan Mueller.
Good answer.
What else do you want me to say?
No, you're fun.
I play club with Alyssa and Paisley.
I'm sorry.
So it was really
funny. Around Alyssa and Paisley. I do too, all day, every day.
So he teaches English at the high school.
Oh,
yeah, I know
hate
he
English.
doesn't. He doesn't look like an English teacher, and he's really not much of one.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully my boss is listening.
All right, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because you're like holding your headset. Do you need me to turn
Well, I
you
feel
up?
like my head's small, so it's gonna fall off.
It's not gonna fall off.
Okay.
You look good. All right, good job there out there. So, what have you been? What's new? What's your vertical? How high can you jump?
I don't know.
What did I tell you?
You were exactly right.
She won't know her vertical.
I don't know my vertical
How do you not know your vertical?
because I haven't got it tested.
Well, what was it the last time you got it tested?
I have never got it tested.
Oh my gosh.
Can you touch the Springboks.
What's that?
The thing under the rim.
Can you touch the net?
Oh, yeah, I can get, like, over halfway up the net, like halfway up the net.
Can you touch the bottom of the backboard?
Yeah, probably.
I can touch the bottom of the backboard.
I don't know that you can, Reese. To be honest with
I
you.
recently did, actually.
She's talking about she can do it with it folded up.
Probably.
Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't touch that.
No, I know. So what else is new in your world? How's school going?
Good.
Good. How
I got an 100 on my Chapter 9 history test.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's pretty impressive. I'm not very good at history. How is your brother doing?
Good.
Have you been going out to the games?
Yeah. He's redshirting, though, so he doesn't get to dress.
I know. I've been watching them at home. Did you know all the games are on ESPN Plus?
Yeah.
That you can sit at home and watch them. What else you got for us? What else you want to talk about?
Are we live right now?
We're live.
Oh,
man.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we're gonna start our pregame show here in about 5 minutes. I almost said 6-7 more, but
6-7?
no, not 6-7.
Hey, you want to know a fun fact? Originally on Max Preps, it was supposed to be a Western Payson co-op playing QND last Thursday.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
noticed
but
that a
the
few
Apple
times.
Festival.
But the Apple, did you come down to the Apple Fest?
No.
Why not? I heard your sister did,
Yeah.
but you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, you could have come down and hung out with us, but whatever.
Yeah.
14-4 to answer your question.
So has JV lost any games this year?
Yeah.
Who'd you lose to?
Chatham Glenwood
Are
in
they
the tournament. We should have won.
Come on, Morgs.
Hey.
What's the score prediction for the varsity game tonight?
Ooh, put her on the spot. Put her on the spot.
I'm betting 25 to like
How much do you trust Alyssa and Paisley?
Look, she's like, I don't want to say anything because I don't want them to get mad at me.
I'm betting.
I tell you what, how about this? You pick the score, and me and your dad will put a quarter on it.
A quarter on it?
Yeah, this will be our bet.
So,
but you get to pick the
Who's
score.
listening to
But
it
listen,
right now?
Listen, you get to pick the score, and then I get to pick over under. He gets no say in this. So this is all on you. If you pick it way wrong.
I'm
First
betting-
set. Let's score first set.
First set. I'm betting we'll hold you guys to like under 10.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to take the over on that.
Ooh, that's good.
So that's one quarter that your dad's going to lose. What are you doing in the second set, Morgs?
Second,
Hey, I like the confidence here. If you're a QND fan and you're a QND girl, I like this.
no hate to Paisley and Alyssa though.
No.
Probably like the same as the first, something like that. I'll give you 25-10.
In the
Will
Either 25-10, 25-12, somewhere like that.
Okay, so combining the first and second set, will Western score more than 22 points? Total between the two sets. Or 3 if it goes 3.
Is it going to go 3, Morgs?
No.
Look at her. She's like, no. Your dad's over there. He's going to have to go.
This is waving at me.
Your dad's going to have to go to the concessions and get some change because he's about to lose 3 quarters now.
I'm betting.
You know, I think I might have to side with her watching some of their hitters warm up.
The hitting's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I hear that Josie, Leah, and you got one more that quit playing JV here in the last
Sophia.
week. Sophia. They've all just went varsity
Yeah.
only.
Now, which one are those out
So
there?
Josie's going to be number 5. She
Yeah,
is
she's
the
the
libero.
libero. Sophia's number 7, the setter, and Leah's number 12, the middle.
Yeah, she's a middle.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch, that's for sure. How was the Hannibal matchup? I know that JV you won, varsity you won.
Yeah, it
in
was
3,
a good.
but was
yeah.
it a lot of fun?
Yeah, it was a good game.
We would have liked to have been here for that.
Yeah.
Who were we playing that night?
Pittsfield, at Pittsfield.
At least it was kind of fun.
So what else do you know?
Yeah, I think we'll hold you guys to under 22.
Under 22.
Well, I'm going to take the over on that. So we're going to say you said 10 in the first set, 12 in the second set. I'm going to go over on both of those. So your dad's on the hook for 50 cents. And that's coming straight out of your allowance, okay?
Look at the little fan group you have over there. They're all listening.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
They've all got to pull up. We'll give them the little wave here. All right, well, we're going to jump off of this. We're going to be back with you on the Liberty Tax Service pregame show here in just a few minutes. Morgs, thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
All right, I want to welcome everybody into the Liberty Tax Service pregame show as the Western Wildcats get ready to face off against the QND Raiders. We're going to be back with you right after this. We'll get you caught up and ready for the game.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
All right, welcome in here to the Liberty Tax Service pregame show. How can you improve your game when it comes to saving tax dollars? Put Liberty Tax on your team and benefit from their knowledge and experience. They dig for every deduction and credit and guarantee the most accurate result. Liberty Tax prepares individual and business taxes plus bookkeeping and payroll service. Stop by one of their locations today or give them a call, 217-224-2300. Anthony Barr is alongside Reese Dunker here at the pit versus QND.
The pit.
The pit.
I think is the best way to describe it. Yeah, definitely a challenge here for Western tonight after that devastating loss to, I was trying to think of the right way to phrase that, devastating loss to Minden Unity.
Yeah, definitely one that after set one especially, you thought you had the momentum and you thought you had it.
24 all in set two. You certainly had a chance to win. They were unable to do that. And what's your reward here? You get arguably one of the two or three best teams in the area, regardless of class.
Yeah, definitely probably the best team on our schedule.
Yeah, I'd like to see now that they're starting to figure some things out, and this is no knock to Unity at all. I'd like to see a
rematch.
Yeah, a Notre Dame Minden rematch, which will not happen because Unity is a 1A school and Quincy Notre Dame is a 2A school. But nonetheless, Western has their work cut out for them tonight if they are going to improve to 14-7.
7, I believe.
Yeah, 14-7 on the year. This QND squad's 14-4. You could probably talk a little more about a couple of the girls.
And they've got from them. And I believe Southeastern game is coming up for them.
Yes.
QND Southeastern. That's later this week. Of course,
maybe tomorrow.
Seedings for regionals are. I don't have my phone on me. Of course, it's over in the window. But seedings for regionals they come out Thursdays. Does that sound right to you? Or is it voted on?
I want to say it's voted and then
comes out Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friday.
I believe so because Brian Shoemaker texted me earlier and kind of gave me the rundown of what teams have what.
So where are we
this week?
Where are we at in the? So we've got this week left, next week, and then is it PCC after that?
Then it's PCC.
Okay,
yeah.
So yeah, actually though
they come out the 7th, I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
Or the
voting.
Voting's the 7th or 8th, maybe the 9th. I don't know. It's later this week, but I do know QND will have a very talented Southeastern team coming in.
Yeah,
which will be a fun match to watch. Southeastern, of course.
Are they still without?
They might be without Griswold here at the end of September, first week of October. I'm not sure if she's back yet or not.
Real big win over Macomb the other night, 2 sets. Macomb's good as usual this year. I think a little step down from that state-ranked team they had last year, but very good nonetheless.
And we've kind of played out the where will Western fall on the in the regional seedings. Me and you have talked about it. Brian's chimed in with us. This is going to be a good match for Western to at least compete, and show that they belong maybe in the top 4 or 5 in the regional seedings. I think Southeastern and Unity are probably the top of the class, but after that,
really
you just don't
opens
know. Liberty lost this weekend to Pittsfield. So,
Oh, did they?
yeah,
Did
big
they?
loss in the Rushville tournament. Pittsfield was able to win that one.
The Western, of course, has 2 matchups with Payson left on the year. Seeding will already be determined before those, but I'm not sure where Payson's sitting at on the year. I think Western will come out ahead of them, but another big opportunity tomorrow night against Calhoun to prove. I think it's going to be tough to get this one tonight. They're capable of it. They're going to have to play some perfect volleyball, but tomorrow's one you'd really like to get. We've talked a lot about that 1 and I believe now 8 record against teams over 500.
Yeah.
It's kind of got to show. And having gone through the regional voting process, that stuff is taken into consideration. You write a little spiel about your team. Other coaches will mention stuff about your team, why they should be ranked ahead of you, and I'm sure the Triopias and the Liberties are going to say Western is potentially 1-10 against teams. All of their losses are teams over 500. Don't put them ahead of us. We beat better teams. So big opportunity tonight and tomorrow night for Western to prove that they are where they're capable of being.
Yeah, and we'll be down with you tomorrow night in Calhoun. That was one of those games we weren't sure if we were going to be able to cover or not. We're
this far in the season, might as well do them all, right?
Yeah, we're this far in. We might as well.
I wish I could make them all. I'm going to, of course, miss that last the championship night at PCC for parent-teacher conferences. If Mr. Powell was listening, I'd say he needs to adjust the parent-teacher conference schedule just for me.
Yeah, make a little change there. But all right, we're about 2.5 minutes to go here in this warm-up. We're going to step away one more time. We'll come back. We'll talk some starting in the lineups right here on tap.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations. All right, welcome back into the Liberty Tax Service pregame show. Liberty Tax Service, Hannibal, Quincy, Pittsfield, and Macomb, proud supporters of the Western Wildcats. If you're interested in a fun career as a tax professional, get signed up for one of their classes going on right now. Stop by one of their offices or give them a call, 217-224-2300. We're about a minute away here in-house to finish up warm-ups, and we're unable to get the starters, which is fine. Referees are still going through them down there. So, anyway, it's going to be interesting to see how the Wildcats play. They've, of course, big Apple Festival weekend, which all the kids were involved in that at some level or another between working a booth or at least partaking in the festivities. It's going to be interesting to see what team comes out.
Yeah. No practice since last Thursday.
Didn't practice Friday. Luckily, they were able to practice Thursday. That was a questionable one there just for a little bit. So, anyway.
See what we get out of them tonight.
Yeah, sometimes you just never know. Sometimes a couple days off never hurts anybody. We'll see what comes out of it.
Sounds like you're trying to. My boys have talked to you before, and you're trying to plead for them over Christmas break.
That's right. All right, we're going to step away. We'll have national anthem starting lineups here in-house. When we come back with you, we'll fill you in on who the starters are and get you set for set number 1. All right, back here with you, getting ready for the start of this one. Starters for the Raiders is going to be Josie Boyer at libero. It'll be Sophia White. She's a setter. Eva Breckenkamp's a hitter. Leah Turwelp's a hitter. Nora Wiley's a hitter. Addie Flesh is going to be an outside hitter. And then Sophia Tapioga?
Tapwonga, I think is
Tapwonga.
what you told me at least.
That's what I think I heard Tim say. I wish, well, Matt's not listening over there. On the other side here for the Wildcats, it'll be Reniker White, McQuay, Patterson, Dixon, Bar Eyes, and, of course, McCoy will be opposite of White. And let me get you set here.
It's an unassisted kill for Emma to start things off.
Sorry, I forgot the scoreboard wasn't even reset yet. Too busy talking to Morgan Mueller there in between. It'll be Reniker back serving for the second time. That'll be a net serve, and it's a 1-1 game.
And if Western has any chance tonight, that cannot happen.
Yep. No errors, no unforced errors for sure. It's going to be Taylor Genenbacher coming in to serve. And that serve across to White. It'll be Bar Eyes. She'll go right outside to Patterson. She'll rise up, tools that one off the block, and it'll be a kill for Pays. And it's 2-1. Bar Eyes going to be back to serve. You like how I slipped in the tool and you didn't even, it just sounded natural now.
I knew what to expect.
I've been practicing. That one's going to roll across the net to Boyer. It'll be out on the right side and a kill for Nora Wiley.
And you told me she will be one of the best volleyball players I watched this year.
I mean, she's going to be right there with like a Kara Stevens, and we can name some others, but yes, she's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Now, is she going anywhere to play college volleyball?
I don't know
obviously somewhere.
She's a senior. I'm not sure her plan. That serve's going to be across to Reniker. Bar Eyes will go get it. She'll throw it outside to Patterson. That'll be up off the block, kept alive by Genenbacher. And a little tip across, going to be dug out by Reniker. Bar Eyes will go middle for Dixon, tipped over. It'll be Boyer. She'll set right side. And that one's off the Dixon block, and a kill for Kate Gramke, who had checked in. I missed her checking in there. Those of you that are just joining us, we don't have a table here tonight, so we got our legs propped up.
It's quite the setup.
It's great. That one there is going to be an attack from Dixon. And put away by Ava Breckenkamp. Makes it 4-2. Raiders. Yeah, we actually have a really good view down here in a little crow's nest of some kind down here on the baseline.
Yeah, whatever
It's fantastic. Wiley with another good serve. That's going to be an ace for her. Wildcats need a quick side out here, as this is going to be her fourth serve.
So you can't see these texts, and I don't think Matt knows, but he said score is 2-1 Western. Morgan goes, I think my score prediction is going to be wrong. You're going to owe him some quarters.
That's going to be a net serve from Nora Wiley. As long as Matt realizes he's going to owe me, I'm good with it. I don't even need paid. As long as he knows he owes it. It's going to be Dixon back to serve for the Wildcats. It's 5-3 Raiders. That's going to be a kill for Kate Gramke, and that's her second one. I like the video board that pops up. You guys are able to see that on the stream as well. That was Gramke who got the kill, and they flashed up something for her. It'll be Fitzgerald in to serve. That one comes across to Reniker. It'll go to Bar Eyes. She'll go right side to Patterson. That's going to be off the block, and a second kill for Pays. Allison Wood's going to check in, and Patterson sits down. I was just about to say, hey, we need to start feeding her, and then she goes to the bench.
She goes to the bench.
But that brings Reniker to the front row, and that's exciting as well. It'll be Genenbacher. That one's going to be tipped across by Tristan. How about a kill for Brinley McQuay off the block?
6-5. Not a bad start at all for Western here. And
no,
I think Matt has every right to be worried.
Just got to build on it. Morgan's nervous. She's eating her pizza over there, it looks like. what a kill there from Leah Turwelt.
What was that? That sounded like a drum roll. Is that the Notre Dame student section?
I believe so.
Not too many of them. What is that? Nine of them over there?
Sophia White's going to be back to serve. Raiders by 2 right now. It'll be Bar Eyes outside to Renneker. That's going to be off the block. Going to kill for Soph. Wildcats within 1.
Do we have 2 serve receivers? Because that's what I have this down for.
I could tell you yes. I think so.
Okay.
I definitely know the one that Nora Wiley. That's going to be just come across the border. It'll be White. She'll just tip that one across. Barr is going to dump it. That's going to be a kill for Alyssa. And we're knotted up at 7.
That was off the assist from Chevy, I believe.
It was. Third tie here of the game. We were tied at 1, tied at 2. It'll be McQuay back to serve. Good little short serve. White goes and gets it. She'll go right side. That one's going to be hit long and out of play by Kate Gramke, and the Wildcats with the lead.
Second lead of the ball game.
Yeah, had a 1-0 lead and a 2-1 lead. QND's led by as many as 3. That one rolls across the tape, played on by Wiley. It'll be White. To the left-handed attack there. Renneker goes up, tips it across. It'll be Flesh again. Dug out by McQuay. Bar-Eye. She'll cross court to Renneker, who just sails one long. And Sophie knew it right when she hit it. And just part of it.
Looked like she almost hit that as she was still going up into the air.
And we just had I think we lost our camera here. We did. Ooh, let me go work on that.
That means you guys are stuck with me, and I don't know anybody from QND, so I'm going to try my best here. As 20 served it across. It was received by White. Free ball across from Bar Eyes. Free ball sent across, and it's going to land right in front of a diving White, and those are the mistakes that Western cannot avoid. A free ball that comes across, you aren't going to get very many from Notre Dame. They do finally send one, and Western lets it fall. This is 20 to serve again. Goes across to McQuay. Bar Eyes, Renneker rises, hits it hard, but it's dug out of the back row. Great dig at that, and it is sent across by Notre Dame off the hands of White. And Notre Dame's going to score off that. What was one of Western's finest contacts all night on that ball from Bar Eyes to Renneker results in nothing for Western and QND's 10th point of the evening. Apologies to number 20, still don't know your name. She'll serve that one into the net. Western makes it 9 to 10 on that. Dixon's going to enter the game for McCoy. Lauren White will go back to the service line, her first service attempt of the evening. To Libero, I know that's Josie Boyer. I don't know who hit it across. I think that's Nora Wiley. It's dug out by Lauren White. It was a overpass, and then Wiley.
I'm going to say inbounds on that one, and that one was definitely not.
I mean, you just can't leave me. I didn't know number 20, and she served a couple points, and then I didn't know Josie Boyer, and I didn't know Nora Wiley.
Number 20 is that Tapioca.
Tapawonga.
Tapawonga.
So it's a good thing I wasn't up here.
I'm going to call her Sophia the rest of the time because I feel bad. Sorry about that. So here's what happened is we're having to hotspot our phone, so I've got the charger, and turns out the battery I put on the camera, I didn't check it, and it was dead. That one's going to be tipped across by Renneker. It'll be White to Bar Eyes. Outside to Soph. That'll be up off the block, and a kill for Sophie.
Patterson's going to return. She had 2 early kills for the Lady Wildcats. Renneker served Western's first point of the game. She's back there now.
That'll be across to Boyer. They'll go back middle. And what a dig from White. Bar Eyes will give it a chase. And that was a kill for Nora Wiley. Did I miss any kills for the QND Raiders?
I believe Wiley had 1.
All right, I'm going to jot her down.
Don't quote me on that.
Well, I already did. I do need to adjust the camera just a little bit, and I'll get that.
She had that one that you said was definitely out. I think that's the one I'm referring to.
That one across to White. Bar Eyes hollers for help instead of going and getting it. Dixon will send the free ball. And that's going to be a kill for Breckenkamp, I'm sure. Yeah, Eva Breckenkamp. Number 2 for her. And it's a 13-10 game. Good serve across. Never mind. I obviously misspoke on that one.
It's coming straight at us.
Caught in the net. Wildcats staying alive here, down by 2. Bar Eyes back to serve. A good serve across to Boyer. It'll be Wiley, and that'll be a kill for her. And she's going to go back to serve, and not a better sight if you're a Wildcat fan.
Yeah, very impressive.
We'll see Sierra Thomas check in there.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
All right, back here with you. Wiley still back serving. Short serve, Reneker, Barris outside to Patterson. That's going to be a kill for Pays up off the block. Makes it 15-12.
Dixon to serve for the second time tonight.
And a good serve it was. That's going to be trouble. It's going to be tipped across. It'll be Reneker to Barris. She'll go outside to Patterson. She swings up off the block and long. Off the hands of Tristan Pieper.
That's kill number 4 for Patterson. And you are well on your way to winning that bet.
Yeah, and that's down a quarter as we speak. It's going to be a survey there for Dixon. That's 2 on the set total for the team, correct?
Yes.
And that's 2 we can't have. That serve across to Reneker. It'll be Barrice. She'll go outside to McCoy. Dug out by Wiley. It'll be right side and a huge block. Brinley McCoy. How about that? Bryn with a kill and Bryn with the block.
Was it Brinley's ball? I was thinking it was Chevy the way she reacted.
I think the way that
you're definitely right,
reacted,
Brinley's flexing on the court.
She is still
right now.
pumped up out there, and she has every right to be.
Was that Wiley she blocked?
That was Sierra Thomas on the swing. It'll be Woods back to serve. Wildcats down by 2. That's going to be trouble. Nothing Genenbacher could do with that as the pass was a little tight to the net.
15-16 game here, Western.
We're not getting much of a reaction over there from from Morgan Mueller at the moment.
I would like to point out, I do remember 2 years ago when Western came up here to play Notre Dame, they led Notre Dame into the 20s in set number 1 before Notre Dame came back and won set 1 and eventually set 2.
Little confusion here at the scores table. I'm not sure what the questions at hand are right now. I think it's a problem with our middle as maybe Setovic is checked in. We're going to step away here just a second.
Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Call or text 217-214-3423 or visit adams.net today to join the winning team.
All right, back here with you as they get it figured out. We believe it was a substitution issue, maybe opposite of libero or something. That's going to be sent deep by Wiley to White. Bar eyes to Riniker. She'll throw it off the block of Elise Sedovic. And the Wildcats have knotted it up 16-16. And sometimes, Reese, I don't want to say it too many times, but if you take 3 or 4 days off, you have a festival, and you don't have time to get in the gym, the girls come out and respond.
Good things. That's what we're seeing here tonight.
I'm going to have to talk to all your basketball boys as Sedovic tips that one. And all McQuay could do just to get a hand on it. It's going to be Sophia White back to serve for the Raiders. That comes across to White. That's trouble. Barrice chases it down. It'll be middle for McCoy. Tipped across to Wiley. White. She'll go back row for Nora, and that's going to be hit into the net. And the Wildcats tie it back up 17-17. That'll be our 5th tie here of set 1.
McCoy to serve. Her 4th service attempt of the night.
I like how you got a little picture-in-picture going over there.
I wondered when you would
How about
notice.
Sedovic? That'll be tipped across to Woods. Bar eyes to Reniker. White, that's going to be a tip and a kill for Sierra Thomas.
The only problem is I have to move the picture all across the screen to get to the desirable stat.
Get it in the right spot. We'll see Thomas sit down. That serve across to McQuay. It'll be Woods. Way right side. Reniker tracks it down. It'll be White. Right side. Dug out by McQuay. Bar eyes with it. Middle for Chevy. Kept alive. Reniker. Reniker with a kill off the McQuay pass. Neither looked up that time. White's going to serve that one out of bounds, and that's the 3rd service error here for the Cats.
Cannot happen. Just like a 3-and-out for the Jaguars on the opening drive. Cannot happen.
Well, as long as Lawrence didn't throw a touchdown or throw an interception.
Well, that guy's draped all over Etienne's
okay.
back. Just.
It'll be Josie Boyer back to serve. That one across to White. It'll be Bar Eyes. She'll go right side for Reniker. That's going to be off the block, and that's going to be a kill for Soph. Oh, no, it's not. They kept it alive.
Wow.
And the ceiling beam really helped them out there. Bar Eyes to Dixon. How about Bar Eyes outside to Reniker? Tips it up and over. McQuay. Bar Eyes. Reniker off the block, and that's going to be a huge block by Ava Breckenkamp. And that's one of those where that ball was going to be 3 rows deep into the stands.
At least.
And it catches the side of a beam, which brings it back into play. I'm not sure she didn't run into her coach while she was tracking that one down. Nonetheless, QND is going to win the race to 20. Now it'll be across to McQuay. It'll be White. Right side to Dixon. Dug out by Boyer. White to Wiley. And Wiley loads up and hammers one. And we're going to get the second time out here from the Wildcats. It's 21-18. We'll take it as well. Be right back with you.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tiger Hawk. From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tiger Hawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tiger Hawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tiger Hawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tiger Hawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, your local agent with Hometown Real Estate and Pioneer Land Sales, can help. Call her today at 217-257-9401.
All right, back here with you. It's 21-18, set 1 here at the pit. Anthony Barr is alongside Reese Dunker for this one. It's been a fun one so far.
Absolutely has been.
That'll be Woods. Bar eye. She'll go outside to Dixon. Takes a good swing. White digs it out. Tipped across, and we're going to have a net violation. That's going to go against Eva Brickenkamp. Patterson checks back in. That's a good sign here for the Wildcats.
Good time for her to be back.
Wildcats are out of timeouts. QND still has both of theirs. Reneker, serve across to Boyer. It'll be White. She'll go back. Dixon, Barres tips it across. Going to be kept alive by Reneker. How about that pass? That's going to be into the net from Patterson, but a good pass from McQuay to be able to just get it across there to her. Taylor Ginnenbacher back to serve. It'll be to McQuay. That's going to be an overpass, and Wiley just goes up and has her way with it, but and we're going to have 4. Wow, as that comes back off Patterson, that one was into the net.
I kind of thought it got tipped.
Had a good dig there from McQuay, though, as Wiley hit it right at her, and she was able to dig it out. 23-19, here's set 1. It'll be Reneker across to Patterson. That's going to be a kill for Pays off the block.
So that was from the Reneker pass? Or
yeah, Reneker out of the back row. It'll be Barres back to serve. And a good serve across to Boyer. It'll be set up for Wiley. Dug out by White. Barres with it. She'll go outside to Patterson. Up off the block, and that one would have got out of play, but Patterson played on it, and that's a tough one. When it comes straight down and you're a hitter, you have no choice but to get down
reaction.
And reach on it. And we're going to have a set point here for the Raiders. It's 24-20.
Not sure what that conversation was there between the two officials.
I don't know if they were talking about maybe somebody under the net, maybe? Like a foot or something. Well. But I didn't really see anything much. And Wiley's going to go to the back to serve at the set point. 24-20. That's going to be net serve. Wildcats with a final chance here.
Gonna need some points here out of Dixon at the service line.
McCoy into the front row. White will sit down. Good little serve across to Boyer. It'll be Ginnenbacher. That's trouble. Breckenkamp able to do something with it. McCoy just tips it across. Boyer. Wiley from the back row, dug by Barres. It'll be McQuay got into the net with her body just a touch as that pass was a little too tight. That's how set 1 will end. Raiders win 25-21. We'll be back with some stats and set 2 action right after this. All right, back here with you. The Raiders win 25-21. Reese, what do you got?
Yeah, sorry, we would have came back a second earlier. Big play there from Travis Hunter on that third down pass break up to Kelsey. Kelsey, not very good at football. His girlfriend isn't a very good singer either. 11 total kills for Western there in the set. 5 from Paisley Patterson, 3 from Sophie Reneker, and then 1 apiece from Barres, Dixon, and McQuay. 12 total assists there in set number. Okay. That can't be possible.
No, that's not right.
Let's see if anybody caught that. So I'm wrong on either assists or kills, but either way, Barres leads the way. I had her for 9. I think I missed a kill at some point. I'm just not going to comment on that. Diggs, 18 of them for Western, led by White with 5, and McQuay with 5 as well, and 3 from Reneker. 3 service aces. That has to be corrected here in set number 2 if Western's going to win.
For sure. All right, we're going to be back set number 2 right after this. Lister Auction Service does estate, consignment, and real estate auctions. Contact Bob or Megan today for all your auction needs. All right, back here with you. Start of set 2. It'll be Josie Boyer back to serve for the Raiders. And first serve is going to come across to Ocker. And a little miscommunication between Reneker and White. And the Raiders strike first.
Getting all reclined up here, aren't you?
That one will be across to Ocker as well. Bar Eyes with it. She'll go outside to Patterson. And a kill for Pays.
Picking up where she left off at the end of.
We'll take a second look at that on the Sullivan Auctioneers instant replay. As Paisley on the outside gets a kill.
So I believe Notre Dame can only give up 2 points for Matt to win your bet.
Well, yeah, it depends on which one. That's going to be in. They're going to call it in.
Correct.
It was. It was a good call.
Because it was 20. Was it 25-20 or 25-21? Set one.
It was 25-21.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 2-1 here as I work on getting the scoreboard ironed out. Genenbacher back to serve. White, that one's going to be up in the rafters. Reneker will pop it outside for Patterson. That's going to be a hitting error on her. Makes it 3-1. I think to win the bet, they've got to score. We've got to score 12. Because if we might have just bet on each set.
That's fair.
How about Dixon off the right side? That's going to be a kill. Assist Alyssa. Wildcats within 1. Dixon will be back to serve. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Shoot us a message on chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Dixon, Genenbacher. It'll be outside to Pieper. That's going to be a kill on a touch by Tristan.
Yeah, not really much movement there out of Western's back row to make an attempt on that ball.
White's going to come back in. Dixon will sit down. Nora Wiley back to serve. And a good serve across. Patterson. Reneker gives it chase, but not much she can do.
Go ahead and say that was an ace. Wouldn't you say that ball wasn't really controllable?
Yeah. Yeah, good hustle from Reneker just to even get to it. You guys got a good view of that right on the camera. I was afraid she was going to hit the camera. That's going to be a net serve from Wiley. We've seen that a couple times here between set 1 and 2.
That one never really had a chance either. That was 2/3 of the way down the net. Paisley's going to serve for the first time tonight, I believe.
That'll be across to Boyer. Genenbacher. Right side for Breckenkamp. Six to 3 Raiders here in set number 2. That'll be McQuay, Bar Eyes. She'll go outside to Reneker. She rises up. That'll be a kill for her off the block.
Six to 4. Been a pretty tight game to this point.
Genenbacher will chase that one down. It'll be back row for Breckenkamp. White digs it. Bar Eyes with it. She'll go outside to Reneker, who rises up, and that's going to be a kill. And Wiley let it go. Thought it was going to be long, and from here it did look like it was kind of sailing long, and
just died right there on the back line.
Great hit from Soph.
Western just might not have to practice the rest of the season if they're going to come out and play like this.
Yeah, this is one of the better games overall. That's going to be an ace. As that one, I don't know if it's going to be an ace, I guess.
I would.
It was into the net.
They all didn't run to Brindley and yell ace, so couldn't have been.
Genenbacher didn't have a lot she could do with it, but nonetheless, we're knotted at 6. Our first tie here, actually second tie, here of set number 2. What a huge block from McCoy and Bar Eyes, the duo. That one will come across. It'll be Ocker to Bar Eyes. She'll go outside to Reneker. That'll be up off the block. Kept alive, though. And wow, what a hustle play. I would say that's still going to result in a kill, as they were nothing controllable, but them girls really played that one out.
That's Reneker. Reneker swung 3 times here in set 2. She's got 3 kills.
Wildcats with their first lead of set 2. They'll go right side to Pieper. And Wood's going to send the free ball. Not a bad decision there, as we were kind of falling apart. And that's going to be a kill for Leah Turwell. Knots us back up at 7. That one might have hit the camera. I'm not sure. We're still okay.
Score 7-7, and 7's back to serve.
White's just going to send it back across. It'll be Wiley. Sets up the lefty. Dug out by Lauren White. Bar eyes to Reneker. Good little roll shot across. And just a free ball. It'll be Ocker to Bar eyes. She's just going to tip it across. Dug out by White. That one's just going to be a miss hit off the hands of Flesh, Addie Flesh. And the Wildcats take back over. Old Morg's up there getting pretty nervous. We should have kept her over here on the headset.
We really should have, especially we would have known this is going to happen.
Turwell, good dig out by Woods. Reneker, Ocker with a free. It'll be Wiley. White. How about a middle hit from Leah Turwell? Ties us back up at 8.
Really doesn't feel like Western has touched that many attacks that Notre Dame sent across.
Been a lot of them here lately that they're really hitting them down, and that is tough.
Helps when their whole body is above the net.
White, Bar eyes outside for Dixon. That'll be dug out by Breckenkamp. They'll go outside to Nora Wiley, and why not?
I would go outside to her every time if I had somebody that hit like that.
Yeah. She is definitely one of those that you've got to get rotated out of the front row. Although we've seen some back row attacks out of her as well. But Ocker, White, Dixon hits that one across. Backside, Reneker gets her hands on it. It'll be Bar eyes. Middle for Dixon. White back rowed it for Breckenkamp. Just going to hit that one out of play.
She knew it the second the ball made contact with her hand. She was already shaking her head no.
It's going to be our 5th tie here, set number 2.
Reneker to serve.
Patterson back in the front row. And a good serve across to Breckenkamp. It'll be White. She'll set up Wiley, who just tips it across. Dixon will pop it up for Patterson. Good dig out from Wiley. And it'll be back row for Breckenkamp.
That one was going to go long again if the net didn't roll it off the net. But don't matter because it's a point for Notre Dame.
Josie Boyer back to serve. That'll be across to Ocker. Bar eyes. Right side for Dixon. That'll be up off the block. Kept alive by Reneker. Bar eyes to Patterson. Blocked. Dixon goes up and just gets blocked by Breckenkamp.
And that was impressive out of Notre Dame there. It's a 3 in a row they blocked and then finally got the point on the last one.
Another good serve across. That'll be to White. Bar eyes to track it down. Pop it up. Dixon sends it across. Boyer gets a hand on it. This one kind of falling apart. And great block from Dixon. It'll be Ocker to Bar eyes. She's going to go outside to Patterson with it. Who just tips it across. Sophia White to Boyer. How about Wiley? Dug out by Reneker. And White with it. Patterson with a hitting error on that one.
That was an incredible dig by Sophie.
Yeah, not much Patterson could have done with that one. We're going to get timeout Wildcats. It's a 12-9 game. We'll take it as well. I'll be right back with you. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Whether you're looking for branding photos, family portraits, newborn sessions, senior pictures, or even wedding photography, Addie Elizabeth Photography has you covered. Professional, creative, and passionate about telling your story through timeless images. Call today to book your session and let Addie help you capture life's most meaningful moments.
All right, back here with you. Boyer still back serving. Largest lead so far of set 2 for the Raiders. White, bar eyes. And Patterson, that one's going to just be, it's just kind of a miss hit there overall. We're going to see Shepard check in for Patterson. Patterson's going to take a little breather. Maya Shepard here on the outside.
Big spot for Maya.
Yeah, get tossed in a game like this. One thing's for sure, Maya's not afraid to jump at the net and get her hand on some blocks. That one's going to be Otker. White with it. It'll be Bar Eyes with the free. Boyer will play it. Sophia White to Nora Wiley. Dug out by Otker, and it's right off of the beam. And what a dig from Macy there.
I mean, if that goes anywhere else but right into that beam, it's played on by Lauren, who was under it. And
Boyer still back to serve. They've stretched it to a 5-point lead. White, Bar Eyes. Back row for Renneker. That one rolls off the net and dug out. Boyer to Wiley. Dug out by White. How about a good dig from Emma Dixon there? It'll be middle for Breckenkamp.
She said good luck digging that one.
And we're going to see Patterson check right back in. It's 15-9. Boyer's going to have a net serve, and what a big side out here for the Wildcats. They really needed that one. McQuay will check in front row. Ocker will sit down. She played a good back row that time around.
That position's played really well tonight between Brindley and
it really has.
Macy.
A couple huge digs. Bar Eyes with a good serve. That'll be an ace for her as it's not played on. It's 15-11.
Still just hanging around.
Boyer will jump in front, take that one. It'll be White. She'll go to Wiley with it. Renneker, Bar Eyes. Dixon, dug out by Boyer. What a good dig. Sophia White has to backpedal, and Breckenkamp with a hitting error. That's one of those, and we see it happen on our side too. All teams are doing it, but it's just frustrating.
Just take it for granted almost.
Yeah.
Right? That should be a easy one to send across.
Bars rolls that one across the tape. Boyer, good play on her part. It'll go to the lefty. Dug out by Bar Eyes. McQuay with it. To Patterson. Roll shot to the back row. Wiley, she's going to tip that one deep. White digs it out. Bar Eyes outside to Patterson. She takes a big swing.
Incredible.
It'll be McQuay. Bar Eyes. Middle for Dixon, who just tips it up into the donut. They cover that one really well. Yeah, you see everybody converging. Breckenkamp's going to send the free ball. Bar Eyes to Dixon. Another good dig. White with it. She'll go right side to Wiley. Lauren White, great dig from her. It'll be Patterson. Up off the tape. Sophia White, that's going to be trouble. It comes back across to McQuay. Bar Eyes. Outside to Patterson. One big swing and pays with a huge, huge kill to end that long rally. And we're going to take a second look at that on the Sullivan Auctioneers instant replay. Patterson able to end. That was one of the longest rallies of the night.
All season.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I thought we might see a Notre Dame timeout here just to give them a chance to catch their breath after that.
It's 15-13. Bar Eyes back to serve. That's going to be another ace for her, and that's her second one. The Wildcats within one. Danielle White, Coach White keeps her timeouts. That serve's going to be long. She sails that one out of play and in the service area that you just can't have. Flesh will sit down. White will sit down for the Raiders. It's going to be Taylor Ginnenbacher back to serve. That'll be across to McQuay. Bar eyes. Right side to Dixon. That one off the block, and Eva Breckenkamp is just been huge. Well, and she is huge. She's probably what? She's probably 6'2", 3. I don't know.
She's tall. She is huge. She plays huge. It's not fair.
No, she's a senior here for QND. Bar eyes back row to Reniker. That one up off the ceiling caused a little bit of an issue. That one will be dug by Bar eyes. McQuay, middle for Dixon. Good adjustment on her part. Ginnenbacher tips it across. It'll be Bar eyes outside to Patterson. Off the block, kept alive by White. Right side to McQuay, and she's just not able to get her feet under it. And that was a good play. He switched sides as all the blockers were set up. Just not a lot you could do. Bar eyes will go outside to Patterson again. Up off the block, gonna kill for Pays.
Kill number 3 of the set, number 8 of the evening.
She's had a good night. We'll see White sit down. McCoy back into the front row. Dixon's back to serve. Wildcats have trailed by as many as 5 here in set number 2. That's a long, deep serve. I was afraid that was gonna get out.
I thought it was, and they played on it though.
And what a fantastic set from Nora Wiley all the way across to Tristan Pieper.
Tristan's another honorary member of TAP, isn't she?
Yeah, we had Tristan for the softball game this spring. She was here at QND. She was up in the booth with us, and she had her own job, but she was very helpful.
Yes, very helpful.
White to Bar eyes. Outside to McCoy. She'll tip it across to Wiley. How about Wiley from the back row? Dug by Bar eyes. Going to have to be tracked down. That's row 2. And nothing McQuay could do with that one.
Little girl that wasn't paying attention, I thought Brindley was just going to spear her.
In a different situation, it might have happened. Wiley's going to be back to serve. And a net serve, and we've seen that out of her.
That has got
3 or 4 times.
Third or fourth serve.
Definitely 3 that I just remember. And I'm old. I don't have a very good memory.
I'm going to guess that doesn't happen very often for Nora Wiley. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it happens all the time, and she's just such an aggressive server that
she's a phenomenal volleyball player. I'll say that. It'll be Allison Woods. That's going to be trouble. That comes across. That one would have got out of bounds, and Woods played it. And another one of those that's hard to hold up on when you're running cross court.
Yeah, mistakes like that. Again, we said it. We sound like a broken record saying it, but you can't do that against Notre Dame. I mean, you can get away with some of the 1A teams in the area, but Notre Dame will make you pay.
White to Bar eyes. Outside to Reniker. That's going to be cross court and in. They're going to call it inbounds, and we
had a pretty good view.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to
sit here.
I think he had a good view as well. B. McQuay back to serve. Wiley, Ginnenbacher, Pieper. Tipped across to White. That one's in trouble. Barr is just going to go up and hit it. She hits it out of play.
22-17. Notre Dame 3 points away from moving to 15-4 on the season. And giving Western, what would that be? Is that, how many games have we lost this year? Would this be loss number 8?
8, I believe.
And they'd all be against teams
over
500. It's been Western's bugaboo to this point.
We got the lone win against Triopia. Bar eyes. Middle for Reniker, but I think we can both agree that this game has been played very well by the Wildcats.
Yes.
White. Bar eyes will track it down. She'll keep it alive. It'll be a free ball by McCoy. Wow, White to Sierra Thomas, who just throttles one. And it's 23-17. Raiders, their biggest lead of set number 2 and their biggest lead of any set here tonight.
I was just getting ready to ask you if this was the
and that's a good
lead.
Yeah, the Wildcats trailed by as many as 4 in the first set, and then they lost by 4, so it'll be Ocker to Bar eyes. She'll go right side to McCoy, tips it across to Breckenkamp. That's going to be hitting air from Kate Gramke. Brings Lauren White back to serve. McCoy will sit down. Dixon checks in. Good serve across from Lauren. And a huge block from Dixon. Makes it 19-23. White with another good serve across to Wiley. That's trouble. Reneker's just going to go up and get the block. Makes it 23-20. Good to see a little fight here in the Wildcats, too. They haven't laid down as they easily could have. 23-17. That's one of those kind of scores where you think it might be over.
They got an opportunity to capitalize further here.
Woods to Barai. She'll go outside to Reneker. Gets it with the left hand. Sophia White back row to Breckenkamp. Barai's middle for Dixon. How about the lefty? That's going to be long, and it's a 23-21 ball game. Wildcats back within 2.
Still holding on to their timeouts for Notre Dame. They've got 2 of them.
Western's got 1. Good little run here. See if White can keep it going. Sophia White outside. Huge block from Barais, and that's just trouble as it came back across.
I didn't think it. Did she touch it? I didn't realize she touched it. I thought it was just off the.
Came back across. Yeah, Alyssa and then the girl hit it, and it rolled across the tape all the way across and came down. We've got a game point, set point for the Raiders. That one across to White. Barais to Dixon. Sophia White. It'll be back row for Nora Wiley. Played on and kept alive by Woods, but that's how this one's going to end. 25-21 here in set 2. Wildcats also lost the first set 25-21. 2 pretty good sets here out of the Wildcats and a good showing. We're going to take one final break. We'll be back with some stats and wrap this one up.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
The Place in Barry offers Lotus drinks, iced coffees, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They are located in Barry on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street. Stop in for their drink of the week today. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Chad and Lindsay Reneker of Western Collision Center, Tacos Tequila, and Quincy Medical Group for being sponsors of today's broadcast.
All right, back here with you as the Wildcats lose 25-21, 25-21, and I am paid up in full by Matt Mueller. And that is fantastic as Morgan delivers it.
That's great.
What do you got for some stats here, Reese?
Yeah, we'll just talk total match stats here real quick so we can get back on our way. Approximately 19 kills for Western, maybe one less, one more. Patterson led the way with 8. Reneker had 7 to go along with that. Again, assists are approximate. I got very distracted there at the end of set 1. Watching the Jaguars Chiefs. We're not going to talk about the score of that game at the moment. Barais had approximately 17 assists. Western with 2 aces, 4 errors, both aces from Barais. 39 total digs for the Lady Wildcats with White leading the way with 12, Reneker with 7, and then Allison Woods with 6. Let's name a Barry Dental Care player of the game.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
All right, Reese, what are you thinking?
Yeah, our Barry Dental Care player of the game is going to be just the all-stater, the all-area, Nora Wiley. She's an incredible volleyball player. She'll go play college volleyball somewhere, whether it be a big school, little school. She's a tremendous player.
Yeah, phenomenal athlete.
One of the best volleyball players in the area. No doubts about that at all.
All right, that's going to do it for us. We're going to be back with you tomorrow night as the Wildcats travel south about an hour down to Calhoun. We'll be there with you. JV at 6, varsity to follow. Until then, thanks for watching right here on Tap.